Hey guys, welcome back to another video where I'm bringing you that cryptocurrency news article. In today's news, we're covering Litecoin because Litecoin's pivotal MWEB extension block upgrade is now released. This article is posted on the LitecoinFoundation.org website today, January 31st, 2022 by Jay Milla. So let's take a look at this. We've been waiting for this MWEB for some time, having private transactions on the blockchain. So here we go. David Burkett, the lead developer behind Litecoin's MWEB extension block MWEB upgrade, has confirmed that MWEB extension block has now been officially released as a RC following an intense multi-year process of development, testing, reviewing, and auditing, along with the help of dozens of key contributors. MWEB will be included as part of the Litecoin Core 0.212 release candidate, which also includes the security and privacy enhancing Taproot upgrades. This release comes after Quarks Lab, a respected security and code auditing company, completed a review/audit of MWEB extension block code, commenting, "The protocol provides valuable new security enhancements about the privacy of transactions on the blockchain, in addition to the months of further review and testing by Litecoin developers." Ooh, exciting. MWEB extension block activation. With the MWEB extension block now being available, it is time for Litecoin community to begin the signaling process. Once miners receive the completed code, they may begin signaling for MWEB extension block activation right away. Once the threshold is met, the activation date will be locked in, and as a result, MWEB extension block will go live. This process will occur via BIP8. As explained by Burkett, each block has a version field which miners can use to vote for soft forks. Miners will be using a small part of the version field to signal MWEB extension block activation. Every 8,064 blocks, a new window is started, and at the end of each window, nodes tally up all the blocks that signal for a feature, and if the total meets the defined threshold, MWEB extension block will be locked in for activation in the following window. For Litecoin, the threshold is defined as 6,048 blocks, or 75% of the blocks in the window. David Burkett, MWEB's extension block's lead developer, sponsored by the Litecoin Foundation, believes that the upgrade will position Litecoin as one of the most sound currencies in the world. MWEB extension block is a crucial next step in Litecoin's evolution. The optional confidentiality of MWEB's extension block gives the users notable and needed protection for small everyday items to salaries or even buying a home, says Burkett. Charlie Lee, the creator of Litecoin, added that the planning, development, and now activation of MWEB extension block has been a true community effort, beginning with multiple years of donations from Litecoin supporters all over the world, and culminating with the dedication and attention to detail of David Burkett, who led the project. It also involved key contributors like Andrew Yang, who helped with the original Litecoin improvement proposal, Hector Chu's essential code reviews, and the countless others who audited, advised, and ran testnet nodes. The project is a true testimony to the resilience and continued growth of the Litecoin community. Very nice. What MWEB extension block means to Litecoin and the digital currency space. Presently, on the vast majority of blockchains, amount sent between wallets users are publicly displayed, allowing anyone to see how much is being sent, received, and held, making the user's privacy impossible to protect. This poses a significant problem for a currency, particularly when confidentiality is required. For example, if a company were to pay 5 employees in cryptocurrency, and whether the recipients decides to check the outflow of coins from the origin address, the companies, their colleagues' earnings, and their holdings and savings would be clearly visible, posing an ethical and privacy issue for employees and companies. Once someone has their paycheck and wants to spend it, the recipient can choose to see the sender's balance, so fungibility gives the level of security and dispels the fear of leaking financial information about yourself, and an important property of good money that is currently missing from the Litecoin and Bitcoin. But until now, cryptocurrencies has been lacking these basic privacy measures offered by the traditional banking system, which for the most part afford individual privacy concerns and their finances. But that's all changing with Litecoin's MWEB extension block upgrade. Users may not require this level of privacy for all Litecoin transactions, which is why using MWEB extension block is optional, allowing users to opt in at their discretion based on their needs. Although banks have their own internal privacy drawbacks, and have the ability to eavesdrop on your account. At the bare minimum, they perceive the opportunity for you to have your wallet closed to the public, restricting non-bank personnel/strangers from viewing your holdings. And in this case, with Litecoin being a decentralized protocol, the presence of a higher-up with special access or permission does not exist. MWEB is a protocol created by the anonymous Tom Elvis Judicer and was given its name due to it being the tongue-tying spell in Harry Potter. MWEB is a combination of different technologies, including, but not limited to, confidential transaction, makes transactions amounts unknown, and coin join, a coin mixer. Some of these concepts were developed and conceptualized by Bitcoin's contributors such as Gregory Maxwell, Adam Back, and Andrew Polstra. On the other hand, the extension block in MWEB extension block stands for extension blocks, which was a proposal set forth by Bitcoin developer Johnson Lau in 2013. Extension blocks can be seen as an interconnected adjacent chain, or imagine a parallel highway running next to Litecoin's main chain. So it's going to be a layer 2. Like, you hear that a lot more than all that. But traffic on both highways flows at exactly the same pace, and there are bridges that connect the two, allowing for transport between one another. If one wishes, they can continue to transact on the Litecoin's main chain or highway without ever having to jump over to MWEB's extension block side, or vice versa. If one wanted to, they could stay on MWEB's extension block side, and MWEB is opt-in and therefore using it as optional due to its built-in features. By deciding to use the MWEB chain, you receive the benefit of improved fungibility and privacy as opposed to the main chain's more see-through nature. This is where MWEB extension block comes into play, and it helps fill the void that's been lacking in the cryptocurrency space, one in which personal privacy has been significantly ignored. Interestingly enough, this is occurring on one of the most highly liquid and transacted with cryptocurrencies. MWEB extension block will be included as part of the Litecoin Core 0.21.2 release candidate, which also includes the security and privacy-enhancing Taproot upgrade. With MWEB extension block, Litecoin will become the most fungible, cash-like cryptocurrency in the space, warranting its position as one of the most used digital payments. So yeah, it's like I've always been saying that, like, Litecoin's the one you want to spend rather than Bitcoin. But to illustrate, after being added onto BitPay just a few months ago, Litecoin has already outpaced Ethereum, Dogecoin, and Bitcoin cash payments, all of which were added long prior to Litecoin. With the addition of MWEB extension block and taking into account Litecoin's other attributes, low fees, network reliability, and higher integration on a third-party platforms, people have found value in Litecoin's use as a means of exchange. In the past 10 years, Litecoin has acquired over $1 trillion in money sent over the network, and with the addition of MWEB extension block, its payments use case will likely become a much more attractive. After several years of vigorous work, the time has finally come. Congratulations to everyone who contributed towards making MWEB extension block a reality, and stay tuned for more news on the Litecoin community's MWEB extension block and Taproot signaling process. So, woo, exciting! So that's it. The release has been today. So once it gets implemented on the blockchain itself, then it'll be a core process, and then miners can choose to decide if they want their Litecoin to be private or not. So again, it's going to be a layer 2 process. You can choose to have your Litecoins on the main network or the MWEB, just depending on your choosing. But yeah, this was a great article, and I'm excited for the news on this. I've been waiting for this, and because this works on the Litecoins network, this should be available for Bitcoin as well. So that's like 2 birds with 1 stone. Because Litecoin is a soft fork, I believe it was known for, off of the Bitcoin network itself. So basically the same thing, just 4 times as much as supply, 4 times faster. And yeah, pretty good, truly decentralized. So yeah, that was the Litecoin pivotal MWEB extension block upgrade news. If you like this video, thumbs up it, subscribe, share with your friends, and yeah, stay safe out there, people. So until next time, Crypto Sherpa is out.